What's up my friend, and in this video I'd like to show you how to attack. In order to attack you need three things. The first one is aggressive openings, the second one is active moves, and the third, maybe the most important, is how to find the killing blow. Now I have a game from two amateur players and you are going to see how black players start attacking after the first move e4. He replied with e5 and now we have knight f3, knight c6 and bishop to c4. This is the Italian opening, and Italian is a very solid opening actually for white. It's difficult to attack with black pieces, but we can choose something different, and this different variation is the two knight defense with knight to f6. I already created some videos here. After knight to g5 we should play d5, and after e takes d5, how are you going to reply here with black? It's black's turn. And already told you that black has a lot of moves here, but knight takes d5 is not very good because we have this 5 lever attack with knight takes f7 and white have a very strong attack. For that reason black chose something different here. He played this move. It is Fred's variation if I'm not mistaken. In any case, he played the knight to d4 and he put the knight in very active square. And here white should play the move c3 actually to kick away the knight, and then we have now something like knight f5 and maybe the knight come back on d6, or we can capture the pawn now on d5 because the situation is different. But here white was in a hurry to attack and he played this move d6, right? Because he is open up lines, he has two active pieces and he would like to attack on f7. And now it's black's turn. Black played something very important here. He played bishop to g4, attacking the queen, and now white played the move bishop takes f7. However, he can play f3 actually. This is a move, but after that we can play bishop to e6. And this structure is not very good for white because he weakened his king side and we would like to exchange some active pieces here. For that reason white was in a hurry to capture there, but this kind of attacks is not always working. Try to attack so brutally in the first steps. This is a check, king to d7 and now f3 of course because the queen was under attack, bishop to f5, and you can see immediately we have a threat. What is the threat? Here we have active pieces in the center of the board and knight and bishop are attacking f2 square. For that reason white should do something, and he played bishop to d3. Maybe better was d3 because he's protecting c2 as well, and he is preparing to develop his own bishop, but bishop to d3 is an okay move. Now we have knight h5, another very aggressive move, and you can see that this knight is unprotected. Immediately black is attacking that knight. Black king is not very well placed, but white cannot continue attacking here, right? He don't have any other attacking moves. He played finally d3 in order to overprotect that knight, and now we have h6, kicking away that knight. Go away. And after knight to e4, it's your turn. Now what you are going to do here, you're very welcome to pause the video and find a nice move. It's black's turn. And we have a lot of some good moves actually, but black found the best. I hope you find to capture the knight as well, because this is a key defender here, defending everything in the center of the board. We don't care about that pawn. We care to give a check here on h4 because the king will be unprotected. And after f takes e4, you can see how the table turns. Because suddenly white's attack stopped. This happened very often. If you start attacking very brutally, your attack will going to end and then the other player will start counter-attacking. And now we have this very nice check, and after g3 it looks normal to play something like g3, but this is not a good move because white can capture on g3. He can take here, we can take the rook, and after king d2 we can continue attacking here. It's not it's okay to exchange queens, but we have a stronger move. Knight here, king will go on e2, we have another check, and king should go he should run in the center of the board, something like that. And after bishop takes d6, you can see we have a lot of active pieces. Maybe not there, the rook, maybe on the f8, and after that we have this check, and we have a lot of activity here with black pieces. And white didn't play this one, but he started running with the king immediately. He played king to d2, and now we have another check. You can see he cannot put the queen in between because we have the knight there, this powerful knight on d4, and now he continued running king to c3, and now knight b5, another check, king b4. Now it's another critical position actually, because the king is not very well placed, but your knight is under attack, right? What you're going to do here, you're very welcome to pause the video and try to think. And during the game, black player found this nice move, bishop takes to on d6, sacrificing the knight, but actually even better is to go with the queen on d4, sacrificing the knight again, but after king takes we have a deadly check with the pawn. The only move is king to a5, and the final checkmate is b6. You see, we checkmate the enemy king with the pawns. This is the strongest idea. But bishop takes on d6 is also good, so we have again he cannot capture here the knight, because we have checkmate in two moves again. And for example, we can give a check here on a4, we have this checkmate with the queen. You can see queen and bishop are coordinated fantastically, and after king to c4 we have another nice checkmate. King here or c6 is another checkmate. So he played king a4 immediately, avoiding capturing the knight, and now black played this one. Now he's threatening checkmate again on b4 this time, and white is forced to play a3. Having so exposed king is not very well, because you can see the other pieces are not helping, right? And we are very close to checkmate white's king here. And here's the next question for you: what you're going to do with the black pieces? It's checkmate in 3 moves. Can you find it? And I hope you found the best move. It's knight to c3. Congratulations about that. This is a check. We can we can free the lines here with that check, and after, for example, knight takes, we have a check with the queen. The only move is this one, and after that we can create similar checkmate, queen a6. This is a checkmate. But black played another not bad move. He played knight to d4. He is also winning actually, because he is threatening checkmate on b5 right now, but he didn't sacrifice the knight, among the others, because he's threatening queen c6, or he's threatening b5. He's threatening a lot of things. Now we have a check on g4, and the final move is king to d8, and white cannot do anything actually, because after this, if he just capture on h5, we have this checkmate as we mentioned. If he just play knight to c3, then we have checkmate in 2 moves. This is the first check, and king don't have a lot of options. If he put the knights here, this is a checkmate, and the last move is this one, king to a5, and we can checkmate again with the queen on a6. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'd like to mention again that in order to play aggressive chess, in order to play attacking chess, you need 3 things. The first one is to have aggressive openings. Already I created 2 opening courses, 2 very strong opening courses with aggressive openings. One is on Grand Prix attack, and the other one is Benko with black pieces. We have a lot of attacks there. The second thing is to have active pieces, and the third one is to find a killing blow like that one. Thank you very much, and see you soon.